Hi, Cancer. It's Meg. I am doing your Oracle energy for May. And I've pulled a bunch of Oracle. Somehow, tons of Oracle wanted to come out for you for May. We're also going to do some tarot and look at energy in present time. Excuse me, Cancer. It's really interesting the patterns that have popped up here for you for May. We have Panther Spirit, reclaiming your power. Solar plexus, the power center. We've got the golden egg and feeling love made of gold. So a lot of interesting things coming up here. Um, let's see. I want to start with Cancer, excuse me. I want to start with the mentor archetype here. This has a lot to do with kind of like reading the room and recognizing what needs to happen in a particular place, perhaps with a particular group of people, perhaps with a particular group of friends or family. But it's reading the room. It could have also to do with where you are with what it is that you're doing, what you're learning about, what you're thinking about, where you are in your process, reading your own room kind of thing. Like, okay, reevaluating, deciding, interpreting, where am I right now? And what is it exactly that I need in this moment? This also has to do with discernment around mentors. It has to do with the discernment around, okay, have I learned everything that I need to know here? Is it time to move into another space of learning, another place, another person, another book, a different type of learning? Tweaking that somehow, recognizing what it is that you need for yourself to be in tune with the energy that you're seeking or the information that you're seeking. This is even kind of interesting because this is all about, it can be about a child. This can be about your inner child. What does your inner child need? What does your inner child need to move away from, move outside of the caretaker realm of teaching versus, like moving away from the initial people who were teaching you certain things to find your own way type of thing. But this can also be new endeavors, new projects, and moving into these new endeavors and new projects away from what you've learned in the past, taking your wisdom and moving it to another sector of your life. It even feels like having great gratitude for all of that, but time to move in a different direction. This is even the Six of Cups. So this is even talking about something that feels near and dear to you, even very well, perhaps from childhood, but energy that is kindred spiritship, energy that has come from past lives or soul pod, soul group that now needs to shift and change. Like there's some kind of energy that's come full circle in relation to your, wow, I want to say soul goals. This even is directing your soul goals, directing your goals in a different direction. There's a warning here for you. Don't dismiss the red flags here. Sometimes we get those when we stay in a situation for too long, even a learning situation, a job, a group, whatever it is. You'll know what it is. But it's staying in a situation for too long. And sometimes this has to do with other people's expectations. Other people expect you to stay in this situation because that's what you do. That's where you've been. That's what you've done all this time. Also, recognize your expectations. If a group is changing around you and it's not vibing with you anymore, or it's not matching your intrinsic essence, that's also telling you something. So just notice the red flags or notice the changes, notice the signs. This is about balancing spirituality and practicality. And this is the full moon in Pisces. This is about listening to your intuition. And you are one of the most intuitive signs in the zodiac. So listening to your heart, I'm even hearing somebody saying heartfelt changes. You have big, happy changes here from your angels and guides. You also have achievement and appreciation. So even if others have expectations of you staying in this one place, if you decide to leave a group or a situation, there very well might be sad to see you go, but happy you were here and a lot of gratitude for that. Also, this can be you having gratitude for a group or a place or a thing that has helped you with your soul goals and your achievements, having appreciation for those things. This also has to do with your passions. I'm hearing learning grace, and your passions have a lot to do with your career, moving passions more so into the career field also. Okay. Reclaiming your power. The golden egg too is like tapping into unclaimed power. So very possibly doing things that you haven't done yet, or tapping into something that you just haven't used yet within your realm. And this is stepping into your power and doing that and giving yourself the time and space to do that. So you've got Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. I do feel like this has to do with being of service to others, but it is using your natural gifts in order to do that with however you're going to do that. But it's tapping into or opening to things that you haven't necessarily yet really put your full energy and effort into. And I wanted to come back to this one before we get to that last card. Here are these little scissors. And these little scissors are all about cutting ties with the past, cutting ties with past groups, past people, just cutting cords that you no longer need to be attached to or that are siphoning energy from you. And here's calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I believe that this could be a soulmate situation, a soulmate relationship, but I also feel like this is talking about bringing in the soul pod or bringing in the people around you that help you now, this new group, this new energy, this new, bringing in people who actually vibe with your true essence right now. Your essence has changed from last week, from last year, from 10 years ago, from 5 years ago. And where you are right now at present time, pulling in those who match that frequency, those who are on the same page spiritually with you. Okay, now I want to pull some tarot for you. This is for May energy. What's coming forward? What kind of energy is going on with you in May that your guides want you to be aware of? Here's the King of Wands, calling in your soulmate, calling in people who match your energy. This is someone who knows what to do with your energy. They know you. Okay. What I'm hearing is they know you immediately. They know exactly where you fit into the group, into their life. They know exactly who you are or what your energy is good at. This is about being seen, being heard, being recognized. They also, this might be someone who's asking you to move away from something that you have had in the past in order to do something new. This might be someone who instigates that for you, because this is about cutting out things in the past that no longer serve you, even if they were fabulous and wonderful. For whatever reason, they're not serving you in present time. You've out-evolved them. You've outgrown them or that energy. Oh, wow. And you've got the Six of Cups again. You've gotten it twice now. The Six of Cups is really leaving a soul pod behind. You're not really leaving a soul pod behind. They're always with you, but you might be leaving an endeavor that revolved around a soul pod. So letting those cups go ahead and be dumped out. Here's the Eight of Wands. Talk about all sorts of soul goals. Here is the arrow that hits the target, and here are all of those arrows that hit the target. May for you is setting you up to hit all of your goals, all of your marks, all of the things that you are wanting to do. It's setting you up to get on track with that. And there is someone, I even want to say a primary person, which is kind of an interesting way to say that. there's someone who's really helping you or is quite a catalyst in helping you direct your attention, direct your energy, and see what you're made of. I want to talk about like true energy. Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. That's amazing. You're meeting your match. So here's a divine pair. Here's definitely a pair that heals duality, brings wholeness together. Very much can be a soulmate, can be a soul pod member. Wow. There is a lot of creative energy for you in May. Tapping untapped gold for you in May. And here's the Eight of Cups. The only thing that's going to hold you back in May is not being able to move on and move forward because you aren't ready to dump the cups out from the last endeavor for whatever reason. And it could be a nostalgic thing. It's just hard to do that. But the only thing that's holding you back is not being able to walk away from the past. Wow, look at all these cups that are coming up. You're like, I had wishes and dreams. I'm just not being able to manifest my dreams in this situation any longer. And so I'm needing to change something. I'm needing to change the frequency here, which is exactly what you're doing. And somebody else is helping you do that, or someone else is helping you see that you can do that. I feel like someone else is a real cheerleader for you, or a real person who sees you that helps you see yourself, see your truth. And this is you going back and forth between these two things for a time, maybe through May. But here you are. Here's the Two of Pentacles. Here's the Two of Wands. This is you choosing one thing over another. Here you are juggling something and going back and forth and living in two worlds at the same time. And here you are deciding to move on, move forward, and choose one thing because you have to put all of your energy into one thing. You can't like spread yourself thin any longer. All right. I want to pull out some advice for you, Cancer. I'm asking for advice for Cancer for May. Whatever feels like it is bringing you the most harmony, the most balance. It also feels like whoever is helping you feel the most harmonious is going to help you align with your true essence. Here's the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I want to say, warning, don't dismiss red flags. I don't feel red flags with this person who is seeing you and helping you. Anything that would be a red flag would be something that is like energy in, energy out, energy in, energy out. Like that even seems like not being able to make a choice. And then deciding finally, okay, I've got to make a choice. So this is anything that would be holding you back, would be being indecisive or trying to spread yourself too thin and putting too much energy out in two different places or too many places. Here's advice. Here's the Ten of Wands. This is like, this is releasing a lot of burdens you've taken on for other people as responsibility. You've taken it on as your own. And it's like, I just can't do this any longer. That might even be the thing that tips you over the edge that helps you make a decision as well. You're just like, there are only 24 hours in the day and I got to sleep in some of that. So it feels like it's almost like you have to be forced to make a decision. But then you also realize you need to use all of your resources in one place. You can't spread your resources thin either. All right. Cancer, that's what I have for your May Oracle. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you soon.